and I want to give you guys the grand reveal. I'm going to show you guys mine right here. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, and this is my perspective. If you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as it shows your support for this channel and my vision. Let's dive back into the video. So I don't want to waste any of your time. I want to bring you right to the Kangaroo Heroes website. Last time on my video, if you haven't already checked that out, be sure to hit on your right of the screen, top right of your screen. There will be a link to that last video. That is an awesome starter video to understand, the real core concepts of everything I'm going to be talking about here, and also leading you up to this part, as this is part 2 of that other sequence. So when I kicked off last week's video, I was talking about this project called Kangaroo Heroes by Prince Donnell. This was something that I was, really interested in getting into, just as, I do some investing on my own. I do some business stuff on my own, running my own business. So being a part of this project is going to allow me to have different assets and different resources to learn and continue to, expand my knowledge on certain topics. And that's the main reason why I've, really dove right into this project and, really put myself into the community and learning about everything that they're trying to do, and the mission of not only, hey, these NFTs, but the company as a whole. It's an investment into them. It's an investment into their vision, where they want to take things. So again, diving into this, please make sure you watch part 1. So Kangaroo Heroes, this is the website. This is where we first minted from. This is where we first, were able to buy from. But now that everything has been sold, that they sold out their first launch, meaning, maybe they'll have another launch, whatever, but you cannot directly buy them from the website anymore. Now, everything goes over to OpenSea, which I will also show you. OpenSea is another, example, an off marketplace where you'll be able to rebuy, resell, and get access to these NFTs if you missed out on your chance on the first entry. But let's dive into it. The reason why I wanted to start here is because this is going to dive into exactly what the superpowers were. Last time when we talked, as you could see me scrolling through this, they went with more of the comic book look, and that's also a part of the project where he wants to, create more visual stuff with these NFTs, providing value into the world around those specific topics. So the superpowers, you guys may have heard me, again, going back to that first video, talk about the black tie superpowers, but I did want to bring up some of the other ideas. So if you look at any of these NFTs right here, and I'll go ahead and zoom in for you. So the first superpower, as you guys can see by this right here, Bitcoin necklace, Ethereum necklace, this is the crypto superpower. And I'm pretty sure each of these rare ones come with about 250, as you can see highlighted here. I won't, read word for word. I'm sure you guys are able to analyze this. But basically, with anything that is coming with, the Bitcoin or any type of crypto, chain or t-shirt, you are a holder and you are able to receive, access to their virtual crypto conference, right? Where they're going to be discussing annually with different types of speakers that they bring in, different, types of investing into crypto, decentralized finance, tax and accounting, and then, much more around that topic. Then this is the one you guys heard me about. This is the one I was looking to, get into, and I am still looking to possibly buy one up. But this is something that will also be releasing, 250 of. And what they're going to be doing is they are going to be having, with me holding their NFT, I have access to something that's called RooCon. All right, and I believe that's in here as well. Yeah, KangarooCon. So this is a event where anybody that owns this NFT is going to be invited to. You're going to have access to any of their, free virtual hostings. You're also going to have access to, their KangarooCon, which I just dove into a little bit. And that's going to be, an in-person event. But Black Tie Superpowers is a more exclusive access, and that's why they call it rare, and that's what creates, the real utility in being lucky enough to, mint one of these with a black tie, black shirt. I believe it might be either the bow tie or the, full tie. But that's really why I wanted to get on this, right? Because now, say, okay, there's 5,000 to 10,000 of these actual Kangaroo Hero NFTs, but now they're saying, okay, well, only 250 are going to have the black tie crypto. So now that means that you're going from an event that might be 10,000 people to now 250. The networking, might be even better. It's going to be, a more exclusive party, probably, going to be a nicer event because there are less people. So it's definitely going to be, an interesting thing. And that's, the main reason why I wanted to go ahead and get it. As you can see here, night to remember, right? Then the next thing going down here, the VR Superpower. So this is anything with those VR glasses. Okay, another thing, 250 rare kangaroos that are going to have those glasses on. And if you are a holder of this, you're going to get exclusive access to their annual 2-hour virtual group call with Prince Donnell and the team. Again, Prince Donnell, if you do not know, which you should be checking out my other video by this time, Prince Donnell is the founder of Jumping Jack Tax. That is a franchise, black-owned franchise that helps people with, accounting. I think they have bookkeeping and then some other stuff. So be sure to check out their pages and his as well. I'll be sure to drop that all in the description for you guys. But for this VR Superpower, it's going to be an opportunity for small business owners to ask questions and learn from someone who built one of the fastest growing franchises by the age of 27 years old. The king himself, the prince himself, Prince Donnell. So that's awesome. Again, firsthand, experience with him himself, the founder of all of this. Then we got the comic superpower. So this is anything, with this, I believe this is with, so anything with the masks, capes, or the cyborg eyes. If you are a holder, you're going to receive your hero comic book airdropped as an NFT every year. So like I mentioned, I'm actually excited we just got to this part. This is another part to their project that they're going to be using with the comic book idea of a building out NFTs. And this is going to be, now every single year by you just owning this, right? It cost me about $300, I would say, but by me owning this, if I had the comic superpower, which I unfortunately don't, so that's, you could eliminate that from my possibilities of having. Now they're going to be dropping new NFT every single year built around this. So now, hey, even if it's worth $50, even if it's worth $100, even if it's worth $1,000, now they have the opportunity to have that. That's going to be dropped to them every single year. So that is super cool. And then you have the merch collector superpower. Yeah, if you're a holder of a hero with this hoodie, you receive free merch drop each year. This merch drop could include t-shirts, hoodies, or even collectible items you can keep or resell. So that I'm actually not too sure about. So I know merch drop. So I don't know if that's, t-shirts for the NFTs and like wearables within, the Decentraland or some other type of environment like that. And if you don't know what a Decentraland is, comment down below. Maybe that's another video that I could go ahead and make for you. But I'm not sure if these are maybe in-person merch drops as well. So that is actually something that I would have to look into. But this is the last and final one. So you have the merch collector, you have the comic superpower, you have the VR superpower, the black tie superpower, the crypto superpower, and I want to give you guys the grand reveal right here. I did not get any of those. I did not get any of those. I'm going to show you guys mine right here. This is the hidden revealed one that I was able to get access to. I'm not worried. Again, like I mentioned, this is a project I'm bought into. If I'm able to go to Kangaroo Con, whether there's 5,000, 10,000 people or only 1,000 people, super blessed. I will be there. Going to be documenting that. Definitely going to be bringing you guys along with me. Probably be going there, solo, unless some of my friends, get them. Or if this is something, they're interested in. But definitely going to bring you guys along with me. So as you guys can see, super basic, right? Super basic. That is a common NFT. Nothing, superpowers built into it. So that means that I will not be gaining any extra access. But I do want to bring you guys over to the OpenSea page. Okay, so this is the OpenSea page. This is the secondary marketplace. I think I, used some wrong wording in the beginning of this video, but that's okay. We're here to correct ourselves and continue to move on. So right now, these are up for sale. As you could see, 1,000 ETH. That's about like $3 million, I would say. Yeah, I think that's $3 million doing, quick, simple maths in my head. But those are not going to sell. Just being, straight up, these are not going to sell for 1,000 ETH. Even the 100 ETH are not going to sell now. And that doesn't mean I don't think they will ever sell for that price. But right now, I do think it's too early. And I don't think people really see the vision that Prince has with, this whole NFT space and his team as well. But as you see, as you scroll down, you get to some more reasonable prices. 2 Ethereum, 1.5 Ethereum, 1.5 Ethereum. And I do want to try to pull it up. I am going to make an effort to get it. I believe one of the NFTs did just sell for $10,000. And I think that was the highest purchase. And again, that was within, I think, 48 hours of the, reveal. Boom, right here, 3.1 ETH at the time, $10,000 it went for. Crazy to see. And honestly, I didn't even know that there was this many resells for them. But like you see, on average, 1,400. The one that I wanted, so this looks like this is the price I have to pay to get my hands on a black tie one, 2,200 for the black tie one. So I'm going to be waiting a tiny bit, just because I think that price might drop a little bit. But if not, will I be buying that? Stick around and we'll find that out. But the Midas one, so the Midas one right there, this is basically something that is giving you access to every single thing that comes from this NFT project, I believe. So I think you get access to basically all the superpowers, you get access to all the discounts, you get access to all the events, you get access to, I'll leave everything, every single thing. So I think that's why I went for that $10,000 amount. If I'm wrong, please correct me in my comments. So that was super exciting to see. But again, from my aspect, my perspective, the whole perspective, I will not be selling, even if I could get it for, 5 ETH. If I could get it for, 100 ETH, hey, there's always a price for, somebody. Maybe that would change, my thoughts. But this is something I'm bought in on, and I'm not looking to sell right now. But yeah, so this is the secondary marketplace. If you've never been on here before, check it out, OpenSea.io. You could search in any projects that you hear other people talking about. You could also track some of your favorite entrepreneurs or business owners or investors, and you could actually see their accounts through their digital wallet, and you could see some of the things that they hold or possess. So awesome stuff to be able to navigate here, and it's a really good way to continue to learn about all this different stuff that's going on in the space, what things are selling for. It's basically the stock, like the stock market, being able to analyze the trends, the rarity levels, and all this different stuff that comes within the space. But that is, for the most part, all I got here for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys, took some value away from it. Let me get, that Rune Nation down in the comments below. I appreciate the support on my first video and all of that. But let's continue to grow. Let's continue to be a part of this community, and let's continue to build this community. Have a blessed one. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon.